Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Autobot Skids. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. First up, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. Transformers Legacy and a hook. On the front, 8-and-up, Takara Tomy, Generations, Transformers. Autobot Skids, Transformers Legacy, Deluxe Class, Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, symbols I'm not gonna learn, and a barcode. Also, includes figure, 3 accessories, and instructions. On this side, we have artwork of Skids. And on this side, we have artwork of the Autobots. Prime, Hot Rod, RC, Blaster. Oh, and Bulkhead. Authentic. Legacy. On the back, we have Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. Autobot Skids transforms in 14 steps and nice product shots. There's his weapon combined up together. Parents, scan this damn thing. Warning! Attention! Achtung! Don't stick things in your any language pie hole that don't belong there. Small print, fine print, legalese print, Hasbro print, and that thing, made in Vietnam print also. That, my friends, covers a look at the packaging. And now it's time to take a look at the figure in his alt mode and accessories. And let's start off with the, I guess, main accessory, which is the handy dandy instruction manual. Nice clear illustrations. And I will say these instruction colors are growing on me, but I still prefer the brighter colors of Kingdom and Buzzworthy Bumblebee. But easy enough to follow and look at. Then we have his Energon weapon, which can be a pistol or it can be an axe. Made out of translucent plastic, but it does have some molded details in there. And we have a blaster, nice silver paint, and some, molded details in there. Oops. And then his twin-barreled blaster. Again, silver paint and some molded details. And let's take a look at the vehicle mode itself. I'm not sure what kind of vehicle this is supposed to be. It looks like one of those Scion X's or whatever. Kind of like that, or one of those Nissan Cubes. So I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I'm sure at one point during G1 I knew what it was supposed to be when he was making, his 2 or 3 appearances in the Marvel comics. But that's been a long time ago, folks. But here we have some paint app stripes. Where the gas tank, well, not the gas tank, but where you fill up with gas, the handle has a paint app on it. You can see through the windows to some robot junk, but the skylight is painted, and know, nothing here for the windows or the back windows. No paint app for the tail lights. I will say this, other than seeing the head here and knowing that this is the feature, I mean, it's not bad looking from the bottom, but who's going to be looking at it from the bottom? No paint on the rims. Headlights and front grille have some paint apps, and then there's some paint apps right there. So, and of course the Autobot symbol Tampo. But I mean, overall it's a pretty good vehicle mode. I like it. I think it looks decent. It looks hides robot parts a bit more than some of the other vehicle modes. But still, it's not a masterpiece. It's just a mainline deluxe, so don't expect miracles. And as far as the accessories go, what you can do with them in vehicle mode is it's got a little peg right here and the hole right here in the top, and that's supposed to go in there, and then this hole right here, and then this gun can go here. And there he has mounted weapons or storage, whatever you want to call it, in his vehicle mode. And that does it for a look at the alt mode, my friends. Let's do some alt mode comparisons, and with me, as always in every Transformers review, we have the Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee. And I go bumping the camera again. And then here we have the Amazon exclusive alternate universe or dead Optimus Prime leader class. Amazon exclusive. Did I say Amazon exclusive? I'm sure I did. Earthrise mold. And that, my friends, is a look at vehicle mode comparisons. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the comedy portion of our program, where I attempt to transform this Transformer. And I think the first thing that we have to do is to untab the doors, and as you can see, there is a tab right here, and there's a little slot for it right here, and same thing on this other side. So we can do that. Then we undo this part, which becomes his legs. So all of that just kind of bends out of there, I think. You can untab these, which are his legs. There's a tab and a slot for it. I guess you turn these in. I don't know. Ow! He pinched me. That ain't no fun. Bad Transformer. And put the feet back into position. And these pieces can go back up. Straighten the arms up. That still smarts. There we go. This piece undoes from back here. And straighten his legs up again. And that'll tab into position. There's, well, I thought there were some tabs, but there's a catch in it. Anyway, you can hear it. Maybe you heard it. I don't know. Then flip the hood down over the head, and it will also snap into position. I want to say there's a tab in there, but I don't see it. Then the windshield and roof piece are on a hinge, and you just kind of flatten those out as best you can. Turn the arms, fold them down, and then turn them right here so that the fists are facing forward. And that doesn't tab in very well, does it? And then same thing over here on the other side. And there we go, my friends. There's Skids, all transformed properly, I hope. Now let's take a look at the figure in his robot mode, and we'll take a look at the accessories again. And we'll look at the accessories in a minute. Let's start off with a look at the thing. The figure, he's pretty much, the same paint apps. The only big difference is you see the silver on his thighs there. Everything else appears to be the same as in vehicle mode or molded in color. So, I like the head sculpt on this guy. It does say Skids to me. In fact, I mean, this whole figure is just screams G1 Skids to me. But that's me. I never had the G1 one. The G1 one. And I just mainly remember him from his appearance in the comic books. The Marvel comics, that is. Alright, let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up just barely. He looks down about as much, not really at all. He does have a little bit of waggle in there. Waggle, waggle. He can do the full Exorcist. For the arms, they go whoop, all the way. And then they will also, well, I said they would. There they did. Also do a 360 rotation at the shoulder. Now, I don't like this engineering very well. It seems to, it wants to fold back in. Cut here at the upper bicep for another 360 degree rotation, and that's on a mushroom peg. At the elbow, approximately 90 degrees of bend, maybe a little bit better. And then at the wrist, he does have 360 degrees of rotation, and again, it's on a mushroom peg. No crunch. For the waist, he does have a 360 degree rotation. For the legs, he can give you almost the full splits. And he kicks forward like a showgirl and back like a mule. And at the upper thigh, there is a 360 degree rotation, and that's on a double mushroom joint, or mushroom pig, mushroom thingy, mushrooms. And at the knee, approximately a 90 degree bend at the knee. No tilt at the ankle, but he does have about 90 degrees of rocker. Now, as far as the accessories go, you can use them all individually. As before, like I said, he can hold it, the Energon weapon. He can hold it like a gun. And he can hold it like an axe. And then, of course, he can hold both of these weapons. But it can also, the weapons can also combine. This handle here goes in this hole here on this pistol. So they go together. And you can use them like this. And that's fine too. Or you can dual wield, you know, these two as an axe or as a gun. Or, I think this is the way it shows it. In the instructions, you can combine it together and make it one large weapon. I probably will not display mine like that. Although the two silver guns together, I like that. But the Energon weapon, I'm not so keen on it. I mean, it's okay, and I know that's the gimmick for Legacy. But, you know, I think they could have given us something a little better than that. But that's just my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. Well, that does it for a look at the figure and his accessories in robot mode. Now let's do some robot mode comparisons, which is my favorite part of a Transformers review. And to start things off, here's our little buddy, the Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee. And here we have the Leader class Earthrise Netflix Walmart exclusive Optimus Prime. And that, my friends, is all the comparisons I have ready. For final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Deluxe class Autobot Skids, I think he has a pretty good robot mode and a pretty decent alt mode. You know, one mode doesn't outshine the other. I don't think he's equal parts good looking in vehicle mode and robot mode, in my opinion. And as I said before, you know, your mileage, of course, may vary, and that's okay. But, you know, he really does, you know, it does say Skids to me. It does really remind me of that G1 out of his a couple appearances in the comics. Let me know what you think in the comments. Whether you agree or not. That's okay too. But like I said, I think he's nice looking, equally nice looking in both modes. Well, that, my friends, does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count. And I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out, or both, that's even better, and more awesome and stupenduser. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I will see you next time.